Hello, beautiful and beloved ones. This is Lorelei from the Tightrope to 5D Music Reactions, and welcome or welcome back. And if you wonder about that strange title, these days I'm bringing you a message after about every other video about this historic shift from third dimensional consciousness to fifth dimensional consciousness for the entire planet. And this is a message video, so I hope you'll stick around and listen to that. But we're going to start with doing Zhou, Big Fish, featuring, what's his? Fang Jinlong. This is a different one from the one where he did a duet. So this was suggested to me. So let's give it a try. Beautiful.
漫过天空尽头的角落，大雨在梦境的缝隙里流过，迷蒙里沉睡的轮廓。
That is such a beautiful instrument, and how beautifully does it go with his beautiful voice, like just that soft, it's like a bell. His voice rings like a beautiful bell right in the higher realms, and this gorgeous instrument. Tell me what the name of it is. I'm assuming that this is Fang Jinlong, by the way, and tell me a little bit about him too in the comments. Wow, so beautiful so far. By the way, friends, don't forget that I now have my member tiers, and I've been furiously putting videos in there. The bottom two are music reactions, and the top is 5D stuff. So take a look at the video on that if you're interested. Well, let's just go back a little. Fish. What are they, in an aquarium or something like that? Holy moly, how do they have that big fish back there? Is that, look at the lighting and everything else. Is that really there? I mean, if so, this is unbelievable. This is extraordinary. How did they do this? I need to know that. Put that in the comments. Oh my goodness. Let's continue. I'll go back a little and see that. Let's see that big fish. Oh, we have to hear that again. I mean, for me, if you never had a word, but you had all that going on, I would be happy as a clam. Not that words are bad, but that is so beautiful. Isn't it so beautiful? Him just expressing the music, the sound of it, the beauty of the voice here. Let's go back and hear it again. I gotta hear that again now too. Hold on. I cut it off a little bit, I think, at the end. I don't know why they did that in the video. Yeah, they just cut it off a tad too quickly, but my goodness. Wow. How beautiful was that? Holy moly. Oh, this Zhou Shen, he has such a voice, doesn't he? What an unbelievable voice. And what an ability to express without words, wordlessly. Just expressing for the sheer sake of the beauty of it, the sound of it, and the expression of it. Oh my goodness. Isn't that wonderful? Well, thank you for bringing me this. And yeah, I'll tell you, him doing it on his own. Oh man, yeah, he knocked that out of the ballpark as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if you guys from out of the U.S. know that saying, but it means like when you're doing baseball and you hit that ball so hard that it goes right out of the ballpark, and it's a home run automatically for everybody. So he's a home run here. Holy moly. He gave a home run performance. Wow. Now let's put it on my scale. And remember, the scale's not about how well he did it, actually, even though he did it so extraordinary. But, I'd have a lot of nerve to rate this one 100 times better than me on how well he did it. But it's about how much it pulls us to the higher realms, to third dimension, which is like fear, pain, sadness, anger, suffering, or the fifth dimension, love, peace, joy, bliss, abundance. So the song appears to be about a dream, first of all. And but in the dream, the meaning is taken, I believe, of someone is going to leave. Like there's a love happening, and then somebody's going to leave. One or the other is going to go. And I think it kind of alludes both ways. And there's a sadness there, that's kind of, but then it's also like, well, you should sort of a feeling of, this is what I'm getting. It's better to like have your freedom or me have my freedom or whatever than to like hold you. It's kind of like you can't, when you love something, you have to let it go. And if it really loves you, it'll come back or something like that. I get that feeling from it. So yeah, that freedom is important inside of like love, so it's a beautiful sentiment. It does have a sadness though streaming through it a little bit, especially in the words, but of course then with the way he's elevated with the sound of it and the beauty of it, and this like just this like singing with the angels, I like to call it. It's angelic singing with the angels right at the end there. That elevates it way, way, way up too. So on a 1 to 10 scale, 1 being very third, 10 being very fifth, I'm going with like a 9.25. Very, very uplifting. That's what it's all about. If it's pulling you to 5D, it means it's very uplifting. And that's a very uplifting song and a beautiful song. And didn't he do a gorgeous job with it? Wow. So Okay, friends, if you'd like to know, by the way, a little bit about me, you can go to the About Me video here on this channel, which leads you to another longer video, if you so desire, about what I call my Forged in the Fire journey of 3D. But I learned a lot, and I became a transformational life coach type. I'll say it like it's similar to a life coach, but probably more powerful at getting rid of the crud from your past. And also learned a lot about natural healing and used that a lot and learned how to do that. So if you want to hear about any of those things, you can go to the notes here about Lorelei on Patreon. And also on there, there's a way to show me a little love. There's a link there. And in this site also, there is Buy Me a Coffee in the description. And I do appreciate those of you who have shown me that love. Thank you so much for that. Okay, and let's get to our fifth dimensional message, which I kind of picked knowing a little bit of this song, but I'm not an aficionado at it, but I have a sense of it and kind of understanding it was a little bit about a dream kind of thing. So what is the 5D understanding of dreams? You know, we've had dreams, right? Haven't we had so many dreams? And some of us often don't remember our dreams, or some of us will remember the dream when it is very impactful, or maybe it's very beautiful, or maybe it's very scary or something like that. Then we'll wake up and we'll remember the dream, at least momentarily. And then sometimes we'll not remember it after that. But these days it happens that people are remembering their dreams more and more and more frequently. Like a lot more people are remembering their dreams and are conscious kind of understanding of their dreams. So what the heck are dreams? What are they all about? What is the deal with dreams, right? What is the 5D understanding of dreams? And you know, like also, by the way, in this reality, some of us, when we hear a dream we go chasing, what's the meaning of the dream? What was that supposed to mean? What was the message of the dream? And some dreams certainly are bringing a message for sure. But the overarching understanding of dreams, when you get into the higher dimensional consciousness, what are dreams? Dreams literally are your lived experience, like you're living an experience. You see, we are multidimensional. We have parts of self and different selves everywhere, here, there, and everywhere, in all realities, in all time, space, going here, going there. So a dream is literally us tapping into, a lot of times it's us tapping into something else, some other. It's us living our life. It's us living our life that we don't get to live here in this third dimensional reality as we walk around in our physical forms. It's us living our life out in the whole rest of the cosmos and various lives. And there's many, many lives, right? And so we've got all this going on out there, right? And we don't get to do it during the day. So at night, when the body is taking its rest, and the body needs a rest, the body does need a rest, that is when we are experiences the whole rest of the largesse of whatever else is going on with all the various selves that we are, all the various realities, all the various dimensions. You know, that's what we're doing there. And now some of them are very high vibrational realities, and those are beautiful to experience, and others of them are very low vibrational realities, and those are our nightmares and right? And those are not so fun to experience. So, but that's all the gamut of the various parts of self that we have out there that are actually out there living lives, unbeknownst to us in our waking state. Now, sometimes a dream will also bring a message. It'll come to us. We'll put it this way. It'll come to us from some particular thing that we are involved in. And sometimes, by the way, it also could be involvement from other, let's say, loved ones or whatnot, you know, that we have in the higher dimensions and or the other dimensions, you know. So those could come into our dreams and visit us also. Okay, that can happen. But that's still our experience out there. It's still us interacting with somebody else that we know or whatever, not like that. But sometimes the very necessity for us to understand something will pull a sort of an experience in our dream state to us to give us that understanding. It's a real experience. It's a lived experience. It's happening, right? Somewhere, somehow, some way, but it's pulling that to us to give us a meaning. And that happens at times. So taking a look at our dreams to see what they mean can be helpful. But on the other hand, it can be like a whole long tunnel, right? Where we keep going and going because the dream really didn't mean anything. It just so happened We went to sleep and there was that lived reality happening and we bopped into it, right? Or we bopped into another one, or we bopped into another one, and later we bopped into another one, right? Because all that's going on. Now, for myself, I have a preference since the higher you go in frequency and vibration, by the way, the higher are going to be your dreams because you're just not tapping into that lower stuff. See, if you're walking around in life and you're kind of unhappy and or low grade or fearful or whatever, you're naturally, when you go to sleep, you're going to tap into the things that are going on out there, that lived experience out there for the various yous of a lower vibration. And that's going to come to you. But as you raise up in frequency and vibration, then what's naturally going to happen again is you're going to tap into those experiences, lived experience out there, and whatever's happening, whatever you're going to experience in your various selves, you'll tap into it at a higher vibration. You'll tap into the love experiences, the joy experiences, the fun experiences, the ease, the abundance, all that stuff. That's what you'll tap into when you're at a higher vibration. Now, you can further this process, by the way, if you would rather, and I do. I'd rather not have any nightmare ever. No, don't give me a nightmare. I'm not interested in a nightmare. I'm beyond a nightmare. If there's other me's living in realities where nightmares are going on, then fine, they can do their thing, but I'm not interested in it because that's not the reality I'm putting my attention on. I'm putting my attention on the higher realities, and that's what I want. So what I do is I literally set my dreams up for success, so to speak. Before I go to bed, I say, mighty I am presence, or the God within, as we like to often say in my world, the mighty I am presence, the God within, the living God, the living God in action within each of us. Mighty I am presence, come forth and give me protection from any lower vibrational anything. In fact, I say, put me in this pyramid of light that protects me and that uplifts me and that heals my body and everything else. And then put the firewall of light around this pyramid such that nothing of a low vibration frequency or a disharmony, anything harmful or discordant, everything like that is kept far away. In fact, it can be catapulted away. And nothing of that nature, nothing of harmful nature, nothing of dark nature can come near me or my dreams. And that's what I literally say. That's synopsis, approximately. And guess what? I have these beautiful dreams. I never have a bad dream. Very, very seldom. The only time I now and again have had a bad dream is if I maybe went to lie down on the bed and it wasn't cognizant because I was just having a little rest or something. And I wasn't cognizant to put up my protections and to say what I wanted to have out of that experience. Now and again, then might be a negative thing swoop in there. Not too bad, but just a little bit lower vibration than I'd want. And I'd be like, oh, I should have put up my protections. I should have declared what I wanted, because that's what we do through the I am presence. We declare what we want. We don't need to ask. We can just declare. And that's how I say it, by the way. I say, I am presence, come forth and put up your pyramid of light. Put up your firewall of light. Bring this body to perfection. Raise the frequency. Keep everything out that is harmful or dark or inharmonious. That I literally say it like that. It's a declaration. We don't need to ask. We are the God spark. And the I am presence is the God within us, so we need to just declare it as what we want. Let there be light. Just like the first declaration, we have the same ability. And the problem is that we go around declaring things, by the way, like that we really don't want, like that I'm sick or I'm tired or I am unhappy or blah, 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 all of this. And then that's when that starts to show up really in our lives. So declare what it is you want in all of life, really, and especially as you go into your sleep time, and you can actually get those beautiful experiences and having those beautiful experiences. And you'll generally know, even if you don't remember dreams, by the way, if it's working, if what you're doing is working, even if you don't yet remember dreams, I should say, because as we get higher and higher and higher, we will remember those dreams. We do remember those dreams more and more. But you can generally know whether it worked by how you feel when you awaken. Are you feeling like, oh gosh, I'm exhausted, I got a headache or whatever? By the way, that's the kind of thing we say. We don't want to say that, but anyway, if you feel that kind of downness, then you know maybe you didn't have such good dreams. But if you feel like, oh, I'm good, this is good, I'm getting ready to get up, maybe I'm really actually loving this state here as I'm lying with my cuddly blankets and the cat's coming around or the dog or whatnot, and you're just feeling good, you probably had good dreams. That's probably the case. So yes, what is the 5D understanding of dreams? Dreams are real. They are realities and real experiences that you are having while your body rests. How cool is that? Okay, beloved ones, I'm going to go ahead and send you that fifth dimensional energy then to finish us up. The love, the peace, the bliss, the joy, the fun, the ease, and more opening of the third eye for you to be able to see into the various many realities that are available to us. Okay, coming at you now. Here we go. Namaste. I honor the God in you.